meditation will heal you from the energy of your past, from the lens of your past, will help liberate you from the past. Now, the problem of many people is they just are so fixed to their past, and by so doing, they end up not being able to actually react to things the way they ought to have, and by so doing, they end up getting repeated failure, which can lead to depression, anxiety, worry, fear, etc. As you hear the words right now, it's expected that you sit in a comfortable position right now, you cross your legs, and you make sure your thumb is in contact with your index finger. Then you make sure you are in a quiet place. As you listen right now, prepare for it. When you are using your sciences meditation, prepare before you ever turn on the video. Now, as you go la, as you go baba, as you go boo again, we want you to understand that life is under your control. The future is just another space-time that you have not experienced. So once you experience it, it becomes the past. Once you are experiencing it, it becomes the present. So the more future, or the more space-time, or the more future you experience, the older you are. Future is just a particular time that you have not yet experienced. Tomorrow is another time, or is a time that you have not yet experienced. So the future is not any mystical thing. The future is just a fragment of the future present. So understand this. So you being able to control the present tells you that you can also control the future. But what the problem here is, when you start thinking and feeling that the future is the past, then you're not moving forward in your life. Because now you've lost the power to control. Now you think everything has been lived already. So you understand where the problem lies, and where the problem comes from, or where it emerges from. So you must understand that doing this work is something compulsory. Life is nothing. Nothing is life. Everything you see almost comes from nothing. So it is paramount that you understand the nature of life. The nature of life is always nothing. So how to live in nothing is you always give meaning to everything you see in the field of nothing. It's preferable you chant nothing as you listen to the meditation. Or if you like, you chant according to us or according to what you hear. If you prefer, you chant nothing. Just make sure you are in the moment. Make sure you watch your mind, and make sure whatsoever comes into your mind is something you have permitted. In a body of humans, there's what is called the stopping potential. There's what we call in the neurons there are gateways to potassium ions, gateways to sodium ions and chlorine ions. Okay, and so what does it mean is this: your body is also selective of what it comes or what it allows or what it permits into you. So you have to take in or take on that nature right now. You have to watch your mind right now. Make sure that anything you don't want should not come into your mind. By so doing, you help train your body to know that you are in control. There's no way your body is going to believe you are in control when you don't show it. We are all action human beings. We are all action beings. So understand this. So as you go la la again, as you go baba, as you go boo boo, you can chant what we say. Where you are, wherever you are, you can chant it right now and follow us, so you can actually be in the moment. But make sure your focus is on your mind. You are trying to clear your mind right now. Your mind is cluttered with so many dirty things from the past, so you have to clear your mind. Without clearing your mind, you create vague future for yourself, and if you put on a faulty lens, it is going to affect all things you see. All things you see is now judged respective or with respect to the faulty lens. For instance, you put on a lens that is having probably a bad focal length. It is going to affect everything you see. That is how it is. If your mind is cluttered with bad things, bad experiences, it is going to affect all other things you see in the future. Remember, the future is just another time in space-time that you have not experienced. So once you are experiencing any time, that is present. If you have experienced a particular time, that is past. If you are yet to experience any particular time, that is called the future. So as you go la la, ba ba, boo boo, make sure your mind is cleared. That is what we are going to do first. We have to clear your mind. Your mind is cluttered with dirt from your past, dirt from you not giving meaning to things that have happened in your life. You ought to give meaning to every single experience you face. But the majority of people don't give meaning to whatsoever they come across. Make sure you close your eyes tight as you listen to quality information like this. It is pointless meditating when there is no knowledge. The purpose of meditation is to bring in quality knowledge to you as you do the mental work by yourself. My part is to give you the quality knowledge. Your part is to do the mental work by yourself. Watch your mind breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Keep that pace steady. Watch your mind. Make sure nothing you don't permit crosses your mind. Anything that you don't permit, once you become aware of anything in your mind, it stops to exist. This is intriguing. So as you go right now, make sure you close your eyes tight. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's go la la again. La la. Your mind. La, you can chant la with us. La, 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 la. Forget about your future right now. The future is nothing but the present, which you have not yet experienced. Just like you have experienced other past that at one time were future, so you are going to experience other future which you are yet to experience right now. So what does this mean? It is not a mystical thing. So there is no point trying to prepare for it. You have to create it. So forget about your future right now. Forget about the past right now. Just make sure you are in the moment. Watch your mind. Every thought that you know is not supposed to be in your mind, clear it. You are trying to clean your mind. You are trying to clear your mind right now. La 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 ba 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 ba. Let's go ba 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 ba. Let's go ba 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 ba. With your mind being cleared, you can now try to focus your attention right now on creating just one thing that you want to happen in your life. Just one thing. You don't erect a building at once or by just erecting everything at once. It's not a magical process. When you want to erect a building, you have to go step by step. You have to clear your mind. Let go of everything that you hold. Take note, nothing you think is true is actually true. If you change that thing right now in your mind and give it another meaning, give yourself proof. Your mind accepts that thing as true. There's nothing ever in your mind that is accurate. Why? Because people view things from different lenses, and none of whatsoever you see is right or wrong true of us. There are just bad judgments and good judgments. So why don't you let go of that event? Why don't you let go of that thing that happened in the past? The frustration, the worries, anxiety, the fear. Let them go. Let them go. Let them go. If you love yourself, then show it to yourself. Just this one moment. Let everything you hold about the past, let them all go. Let them go. Let your mind be clean. You are letting them go so your mind can accept new experiences, happy moments. You can't put more goods into a room that is already crowded with different things. You must let go. Let them go. Let them go. Breathe in, breathe out. 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 Wash yourself. Let them go. Clear your mind. You are letting them go so new experiences can occupy your mind. Without the action of letting them go, no new experience can come into your mind. Because even an electron would prefer to occupy an empty orbiter than to occupy orbiter already having existing electrons. Clear your mind right now. Let everything go. You are with yourself right now. You are at the computer programming point. Put in whatsoever you want to put in at this point. Whatsoever you tell your mind right now, it accepts as a program in you, and you do whatsoever you instruct it right now without you even thinking about it. Your subconscious mind is open to new programs right now. So what will you tell it? What do you want to tell it about your life, about your past, and about your future? And let what you hear from your own ears, let them go. None of those things are true. Your body will always want to be comfortable, and anything that makes it not comfortable, it starts to react. So learn to ignore your mind right now. If your mind is trying to shatter, look into your future. Correct your mind. Correct the error in its reading. Make adjustments to yourself. How do you want to live your life? Do you really want to be happy? Then tell you programs right now. Write a new code in your mind. See yourself being happy. Breathe in, breathe out. Visualize yourself being happy.